All right, welcome back to Phantom X Gaming. We are back in Kerbal Space Program. Today, I think we are going to do something pretty epic and crazy and disastrous, and I have no idea how it's going to go. We're going to go to space. So I've built a very flimsy, very not so great, kind of sort of works rocket. Very quickly built. I did it in like 5 minutes just before hitting the live button. So we're going to see how it goes. So with that being said, let's go to space. Uh-oh. What was that? That didn't I don't like that. I don't like what happened. Let's see if we gain control. Just get up into space and see what broke. Do I have control of the engines? I do. Okay, so nothing big broke. Something definitely broke. But that's okay. We can live without whatever broke. So we're at a 116,000 meter apoapsis. That's not quite where I want to be, so I'm going to keep burning a little bit more. I can't fast forward time right now because I'm in space. And space and time can't be warped in space, even though it can. So we're just going to bring that up to, well, a little bit higher anyways. Actually, I have a better idea. We'll go over here. We'll way down here. We'll make a maneuver for a circularization. Come out here and bring it way out. That should do us some good. 2-minute 46-second burn though. I don't know how I feel about that. Kind of a long burn for being so close to the atmosphere, but yeah, it should work, I think. Hopefully. So what do you guys think? Do you think this is going to work, or do you think this is just a complete disaster that I'm going to have to rebuild? Let me know in the chat. We have a very long burn. Longer than I am willing to probably do. I mean, we have 700 seconds of Delta V left. I did not quite plan out what this rocket was going to be for or do. I just figured throw a bunch of parts together and see what happens with it. I definitely did not have enough solid fuel to get us to space, but we'll make the best of it. See if we can't make it work. But once we get our apoapsis out a little bit further, we can circularize from there, and then we'll be semi-safe. However, the Kraken has already made itself known, so we might be dealing with a Kraken for quite a while in this one. I have not told you guys where we're going yet, mostly because I have no idea. There are places we haven't been. There's a certain moon that happens to have, or may possibly have, some Kerbals that need rescuing, but this is not set up to rescue. We don't have any crew space for it, but maybe it'll be a reconnaissance mission. We have Lizard Kerman, Phantom X Kerman, and Doomed Kerman. That doesn't bode well. Well, hopefully we're not doomed. I guess we're about to find out. So we are at 1 minute 19 seconds left of our burn. This is a very long burn. I probably should have used a different rocket, or maybe added a little bit extra to it to make it go a little bit faster on these, but that's okay. What am I holding up for? And if you're telling me to hold my horses, I was doing that earlier. We're coming up on 50 seconds left. Hopefully we can save this, because I know that once we get our apoapsis up, okay, we're in space, we're orbiting sort of. Once we get our apoapsis up, we'll still need to get our periapsis out into space a little bit further, I think. But we'll find out. 18 seconds left. But in theory, all of the staging is correct, and I don't have to think about that, but we'll find out as I stage the wrong things in the wrong places at the wrong time. There we go. We're just about in... Yeah, it's close enough. Let's see what we have here. Our periapsis is at 141,000 meters. That's not terrible. Not great, but it's not terrible either. If you're wondering what this is out here, just check out the live from last week and you'll find out that there's nothing to see here. Anyways, let's zoom out and see where we're going. All right, so we've been pretty much, there are pieces of junk on Jool still, and on Sarnis. Uh, oh, by the way, I added a few extra planets. Uh, I felt like we needed something more to work with instead of having Jool being the furthest out. I may have done a test over on Sarnis, but I don't remember. However, we have Erlum, Sarnis, Nelden, and Plock to go to. I was able to get the extra Outer Planets mod working with the visual mods, and they actually look pretty cool. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the chat where we should go. And while you guys are deciding, I'm going to go ahead and zoom back in and get our periapsis up just a little bit more. So I don't feel like this is quite high enough. So we're going to add a maneuver to apoapsis. Oops. Add maneuver. Circular eyes-ish. Maybe we'll bring that down just a little bit so we can keep the Oberth effect going. That should be good right about there. It's an 11-second burn, so it's not terrible. I'm going to flip around and see where we are. I did add a very large quantity of reaction wheels to this, just so we didn't spend 10 minutes just trying to get into position. Welcome, Martin. You are not too late. You just missed a very early explosion. Tomorrow's your sister's birthday? Well, happy birthday to your sister. All right, we'll fast forward the 40 minutes. I'm not going to make you guys wait that long. And at some point, I definitely want to sleep tonight. Working with horses all day is very exhausting. All right, so we're going to get our periapsis out just a little bit further just because I don't trust the physics, and the fact that the Kraken was already here and this early into the mission tells me that even at 120,000 meters up, we're probably running into issues. I'm just going to start that burn right now just to get that out of the way. How long will the stream last for? I'd say probably about, way past my burn. Whoops. Probably close to 10 o'clock, like I usually am. Eastern Standard Time, for those of you who are watching from various other places around the country and around the world. Let me know where you're from. If you're not from the US, let me know where you're from. It's always interesting to see where people are from. All right, so I think I don't remember where we decided we were going, or if at all. Oh yeah, I was waiting for you guys to decide where we're going. We have Plock, we have Nelden, and we have Yerlum and Sarnis that we can go to. And these are all from the Outer Planets mod. So I have no idea what we're in for if we get out there. So in the meantime, let's do, you know what? Why don't we go to the furthest out and on the weirdest trajectory around the sun? We'll go to Plock for now. And then we'll go from there and try to figure out where we're going. So what I want to do is get out into solar orbit. And to zoom in, there we go. Functionality, I got this today. So we're going to get out into solar orbit, and then we'll do our transfer from there. Yes, this is Outer Planets. It might be extended. I can't remember. I downloaded it a few days ago and played around with it a little bit just to figure out what mods were breaking it where, and then didn't bother to delete any. So we're basically running the risk of a full crash out at any given point in time. All right, there we go. At least get out into space. And then we should be okay. 1 hour, 3 minutes away from the maneuver. And we're doing our rotation much faster than normal. That's definitely for sure. I have reaction wheels up in here, and I'm not showing you guys what's under there just yet. I have two reactions wheels here. I think I have one right there, and one down here, two down here. You're going to be playing Minecraft with your good old friend? That's always fun. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and fast forward so we don't have to spend over an hour waiting for that. There we go, and at least we're on the light side of the planet this time. This is, what, the second time we've actually ended up doing our maneuver on the light side of the planet? Usually it's on the dark side. So, I don't feel like waiting another 54 seconds or so, so we're just going to start our burn now. A very long burn because this is the wrong engine for this. I wonder if there's anything I can do. Nope. Select plume. I can select a plume. What does that do? Oh, that's pretty cool. What about that one? That's that one. You know what? What's this one? Oh, I already selected that. How about that one? I think I already selected that. What about that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Is there any difference between that and... I better stop before I break something. Dodo Gaming, welcome. Yes, we are in space. I also love space. Oh, I am way past my bird time. I should not have burned that long. Whoops. We'll go ahead and warp to here real quick. Get out of here. Hopefully we don't crash into any planets or moons. And we are 17 minutes away, so we're going to go ahead and fast forward that a little bit here. There we go. Now we are in solar orbit. Is that a missile? Oh, I have no idea. I was not told what's in there. However, we'll find out when we run out of fuel in this whole section here. We have 501 seconds of Delta V left. It's a rocket? Yes, it is a rocket. It does have Kerbals in it. We have Lizard, Phantom X, and Doomed. Kerman. I did not select these. This is just what happened to have been in there when it decided on who was going to do this mission. I believe Jebediah is still stranded somewhere on a moon or a planet. I can't remember where. Yes, we have Phantom X as Kerman, or Kerbal. Kerman, Kerbal. As a space frog. Words not working. Anyways, so we are in solar orbit now. Kind of a weird trajectory, but that's okay. We can make that work. So what I'm going to do is select Plock as the target, so we have our lines here. So I can zoom in here, level those out. Whoops, I forgot to add my maneuver. Add maneuver. Bring that down to even. And, whoops, wrong direction. Line this up with, well, kind of roughly with Plock. You might have to zoom out for this. Line up Plock. And try to figure out where we are. I can't see. We might have to do a couple planetary transfers just to make this work. We'll just wing it. What's the worst that can happen? So I'll bring this up to about here and hope that actually works. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to our maneuver position. We have 80 days. Oh, you're going to play Ark. That's pretty cool. Well, you have fun with that. Let me know how it goes. Feel free to join my Discord. Link is at the top of my channel. Just answer the 2 or 3 questions on the application real quick, and then at some point, probably after the stream, I will accept it, and then I'll be in the voice channel for a while after, if you guys want to come hang out. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to our maneuver in 60 days. Welcome to everyone that's just jumping in. We've already had a visit from the Kraken. So don't forget to hit that like button to try to save us from the Kraken. And if you want to see the Kraken actually win, hit that subscribe button. All right, we are at our maneuver position. We're going to start that burn now and see what we can do. We're going to jump out here and see what that's doing. It's kind of a long burn. I definitely used the wrong engine. I put the wrong engine on the wrong place, and now we are suffering for it with very long burn times. However, we have 460 seconds of Delta V left, so we should be okay to at least get out to Plock, and then from there we might have to stage out and see what's under this fairing. But I've not been to Plock. I have no idea what kind of planet it is or what is on it, or if we can even land on it. But we're going to find out. All right, 2 seconds left of our burn time. We're going to slow that down just a little bit. Yeah, there are 21 people watching. Welcome to everyone that's just jumping in. We've had the Kraken visit us on launch. Oh, I am past my burn time. Whoops. Anyways, we're probably way more angled than we need to be. That doesn't look too bad. We could probably make that work. So I am going to set an alarm for the planetary transfer all the way to Plock. Add alarm and fast forward. That was a very long fast forward. However, just because we have the alarm does not mean we are actually going to make that window. You want to talk a lot, or you're in a call with a friend playing HBM? That's not too bad. All right, so we are at our alarm location-ish, kind of. The transfer window that I might miss. 2, 1, and alarm. Delete and close. All right, so now, here's the fun part. Zoom all the way back in here. Add a maneuver. Come all the way out here and drag it out. Wait, did I just drag it the wrong way? I dragged it the wrong way. Nope, I didn't drag it the wrong way. It's just a really long drag. There we go, now I can see it. And we're going to put it right about there. Are we roughly around that kind of sort of area? Barely. That's okay. We'll make that work. I think we can make that work. So I'm just going to drag this around. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Words and sentences are not working today. It's been one of those days. We're going to drag this until we find it. It's got to be somewhere in here. The last time I did... I should probably bring this out. Ooh, we have something happening. Wait for it. Oh, whoa, almost, no, wait, there it is. Haha, we got something. Wait, is this the wrong planet? Oh, I'm gonna crash into the wrong planet. Whoops. Uh, so let's continue dragging this and see if we can get away from that planet and go to the right planet. Wait, we have something over here. What do we have here? We have a close encounter. I don't know what type it is. What do we have? We have closest point being 20 million kilometers. Can I make that work? I don't know if I can make that work. Can I play around with this a little bit and see if I can find something else somewhere? No. What about... Now hear me out on this. Whoops. Wrong button. Or wrong direction. What if we were to bring this to here and continue dragging along here? Then maybe drag this out a little bit more and over to here. We're getting something somewhere close-ish. And I lost it. We'll bring it out here. Wait, wait. Oh, we have something. There it is. We have an encounter. How much of an encounter? I have no idea, but we have an encounter. All right, so we're going to use that encounter. That's 6 days away. That's a while. That's a 4.5 minute burn. I'm not entirely sure if that's even going to keep us in the right place, but we're going to try it, because what is the worst that's going to happen? I mean, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planets we can crash into and their associated moons. All right, we are in position. We're going to go ahead and warp that 6 days. 2 days. 1 day. And it is warping way too slow. Why did it stop? Oh, because I'm past my burn time. Whoops. That's a common occurrence. So 4.5 minute burn. That is a very long burn, and I can't fast forward it either. That is painful. All right, so while we are waiting for the burn that may not actually get us where we want to be, we're gonna just stare at this rocket and let me know in the comments if you think this is gonna work or if you think this is not gonna work. I might even go ahead and... No, I'm not gonna start a poll because I'm not gonna minimize this. I have not set everything up so this doesn't minimize. So just in the chat, go ahead and tell me if you think it's gonna make it or if you think it's not gonna make it. Because I'm not calculating anything. This is a rocket that I threw together very quickly. And we've already had a visit from the Kraken. And 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. That is a really long... I don't think I have ever done a mission on a live that had a burn time that long. I think the longest I've had was like maybe 2 minutes at most. But we're just going to go with this and see what happens with it. Because we have an we have a possible encounter. So it says it's going to be an encounter. However, usually by the time I get out there, I lose it. So then I have to very quickly finagle and play and hope I can find it again somewhere. And if I miss it, I usually end up crashing into a planet. So I'm hoping we don't miss that window, because I'm kind of curious as to what this planet looks like. And once we get there, we're going to try to land and see what's down there. So we have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Do I even have enough fuel? Yeah, I have enough fuel. At least for this part. So if I miss that encounter, I'm running out of fuel. After that, I have no idea what I'm going to do. So let's see, 1 minute and 50 seconds left. That is way too long. I've already run out of things to talk about. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That helps me out a lot. Doesn't cost you anything, and gives you notifications for all of the random things that I post, like these lives, like videos. I do lives every Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m., give or take. Depends on if I get stuck working with the horses late or not. And then I release a bunch of shorts every week. And then every now and then, as I get them done, I release short movies that take many, many hours to make. Usually, for a 3-minute movie, takes me about 7 to 8 hours to make, and I put all of the effort into them. I will be having another movie come out relatively soon. This is going to be a long form movie. Uh, I'm not sure how I'm going to make it a short, but I'm going to do my best for it. But it's also going to take a very long time because I have hours and hours of footage to go through to pull the video clips that I need for it. And then I have to find people to do the voice acting for it. And then I have to write and record the music for it. So it's going to take a very long time to do. I'm probably looking at close to 300 to 400 hours just to make a, I think it's probably going to run 12 to 15 minutes, somewhere in there. So we have 8 seconds left of our burn. We finally have reached the end of that. That was really long. We have very little fuel left. There we go. No, we still have a little bit more to burn. There we go. Now, the question is, did we lose our encounter? Yes, we did. So now what I want to do is just make some adjustments way down here. Way down here. Come on, give it to me. Come on, let me have this. Let me have it. Add maneuver. We're going to zoom way out here again. And just kind of finagle this until we get it again. It's a 0.1 second burn time. So we're going to see what happens with that. That's really finicky. But we're going to try it. Alright, so we're going to fast forward until our burn at well over an hour away, but that's okay. And that's a minute, so I'm going to use a time warp here and see what happens with that, because nothing ever happens, nothing bad ever happens with the time warp. I should slow down now. Oh, I lost it. Oh, I didn't lose it. Why is that spinning? Why is the rocket spinning? Did I run out of something? No. Why was it spinning? We don't do that. The Kraken can go away now. We barely... And I lost it. How did I lose it? Uh-oh. That's not good. Zoom way back in here. We're going to go to, say, right here. Add another maneuver. Zoom out. And try to get that back. Nope, we're going farther away. Oh, there. Nope. Wait. Where is it? There it is. We're going to jump around to our maneuver position. 5 hours away on that one. I really hope we're not going to spend this entire time just making minor adjustments to try to make it work while we're this far away. I should just get up closer, but that would make sense. And I don't do things that make sense because that would make too much sense. We're almost there. 2 hours left of that. Not going to make you suffer through that. If I don't suffer through it, you guys don't suffer through it. If I suffer through it, you guys probably still don't suffer through it. So, we're going to go ahead and just tap that lightly. 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 Kinda. Sorta. Got it. Haha, I win. Take that, Kraken. Oh, we are moving all over the... What is happening? I'm gonna go ahead and warp to there and hope that we still have an encounter. and hope the encounter is actually long enough for us to circularize and then get up close. 24 years left. That is, we've been in space for 13 years so far. 14, 15. Wow. Our Kerbals are getting old, just waiting to get to this new planet. Alright, so we still have our encounter, so once this is done in 12 years, we're gonna go ahead and time warp again to get it even closer. And we're coming in very directly, so I'm hoping that our burn to circularize is actually trying to slow down and not trying to speed up to catch up. We'll go ahead and warp to here, another 14 years. Welcome to those of you that are just joining. We've already had the Kraken show up early on at launch, so we're trying to avoid the Kraken as best we can while we explore this new planet. I have no idea how this is going to go, but we're definitely going to find out. I had thrown together a rocket that did not make a whole lot of... Ooh, we are way low. How is that going to work? That's our encounter. That's our barely encounter. Warp to there, another year, roughly. Ooh, this is close. I should have brought that up. Really should bring that up. Add maneuver here to circularize. And get into position. And see what happens with it. I don't know if this is going to go well or not. It's a 36-second burn, so it's not terrible. I'll go ahead and fast forward until then. Just make sure that we can do. Fast forward. Jump over here. 16 years of fast forwarding to get to that position. That is a long time. We've been in space for 61 years, 62 years so far. But I don't think they ever really age. I mean, they look excited. Look at the bottom right there. They look nice and excited about it. They don't really look like they've aged a day. I wish I didn't age. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Maybe. Anyways, let's go ahead and fast forward across to this burn time here. I don't know why it stopped. But that is okay. But what isn't okay is how slowly it is warping. Oh, we are, like, doing weird things. We're doing a polar orbit, so we're going to have to correct that once we get down lower. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little burn here. There we go. Get rid of that. Jump over to here. Add maneuver to circularize there. 33 watching? Yes. Yes, there are 33 of you watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys for taking the time to hang out and watch as I do all of the bad things and get myself... I'm going to jump over here. We're just about at the periapsis, so add maneuver and see what circularization does. Nothing. I'm going to bring that way down to, say... let's go with just under 5 million meters. That shouldn't be terrible, and we're already pretty much at our maneuver position. 12 days of warp left. And while you're waiting for me to suffer through this warp time, don't forget to hit that like button. That helps spread this content to everyone that hasn't seen my channel yet. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That helps me out a lot. I appreciate every single one of you that hit the subscribe. And those of you who have not hit the subscribe, I also appreciate you guys. So we are going to go ahead and start that burn now. Get nice and close. Oh, I almost messed that up. And because of a glitch in one of the mods, I have to jump out of the map screen or into the map screen to get rid of my maneuver node every now and then. So we'll jump over to the periapsis, add maneuver, and circularize. Jump over to our maneuver position, 157 days away. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through all that. We're just going to go there. And I should have waited until we were in the maneuver position, but I did not. That's okay. We have plenty of reaction wheels on this craft. It does a lot better when you can actually turn in space. And we're going to go ahead and start that burn now. Zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, we are doing weird things. So I am going to flip our position once we are here. That's close enough. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to line up the moon. And then I'm going to click on... No, let it line up. Thank you. Click on here. No. Okay, unset target. That's fine. Let me have this. There we go. Add maneuver to the equator. And we're going to go ahead and... And then 12 more days of warp that I'm not going to make you guys suffer through too much. And, oh, we're going the opposite direction that I thought we were going. Well, there's that. That's okay. We can work with that still. We're going to go through all this weird stuff here. And we are there. Perfect-ish. Whoops. Come on. Let me have it. Give it to me. Maneuver. Circularize. Go to position. There's 3 more days of warp that we have to do here. We're getting relatively close to it. I mean, there it is. That is an interesting planet. Now, the real question in all of this is, are we actually going to be able to land? And if we land, is the Kraken going to be there? Because I've never been here. I have no idea. And I have no idea if we're even able to get back to Kerp. Alright, so we have 105 meters, or 105 seconds of Delta V left on this. But I think, you know what? We're going to try. We're going to try to land with this whole thing as is. But the question is, where are we going to land? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a maneuver. No, I'm not. I'm just going to go for it. We're going to switch around to retrograde. And then wait for that to line up and burn. We're probably going to burn through the rest of our fuel, at which point I'm just going to go ahead and stage. Why are we flipping around? What is going on? Stop burning. What happened? Did I run out of something? No, I didn't run out of anything. What on earth happened? That was very scary. Can we like not, can we not do that? Turn gimbal off. Go ahead and burn. Oh, am I just like, am I falling? I am. I'm falling straight down. Wow. That did not have a whole lot to work with. Am I going the, I'm going to go ahead and slow us down just a little bit. There we go. 20,000. Slow down. 14,000. 13,000. 10,000. I'm going to start slowing down a lot now. I'm going to slow us down to about 100 meters per second. There we go. 7,000 left. 4,000. 1,000 meters left. Oh, we're landing on a hill. That can't be good. There we go. Yeah, we are definitely landing on a hill. So if we start falling over, I'm taking off. And whoops, we're not taking off now. We're going to take off if we start crashing. 100 meters. That is a sharp angle. Whoops, wrong direction. There, we have landed on Plock. How we are staying up like this, I have no idea. But we're staying up, and I'm not going to quit. Oh, we are moving a little bit, but not really that much. So we've landed on Plock. Now we have enough fuel to get us back out into space proper. And while we are precariously balancing here, like really, oops, can't see. There we go. Really precariously balancing. We're gonna go to the map screen, zoom out, and we have to do a thing. We definitely need to go to Nelden. So we're gonna set that as target. And we're still standing. I have no idea how, but we are. So we're gonna go back out into space and we're going to go to the next planet over, because we have plenty of fuel to do so. There we go. We have plenty of fuel and we have plenty of time. Why is my apoapsis height in the negatives? Oh, stop burning. Oh, bad things. Very bad things. How did... Oh, okay. I mean... I guess? uh, I think, I think we should add a maneuver to pair. There we go. And we're going to do this one as exact as we possibly can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and whoops. There we go. Perfect-ish. So we should be on the same orbital plane as, oh, where am I? There I am. Yeah, we're on the same orbital plane as the unknown object, apparently. Nelden, there we go. And we're close enough to both Sarnis and Urilum that we could probably... Actually, what do you guys think? Should we go to Neldon or should we'll go to Neldon. We'll see if we can't get a transfer window for Neldon. So we're going to go create an alarm, planetary transfer, actually, maneuver. No, that's not going to work. So we'll do that, and we'll select all the way. Oh, that's not going to do us any good. Cancel. No alarm. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way and just hope for the best. So I'm going to add a maneuver here. And I'm going to drag this out here. Wait. Did I just accidentally get something that worked? I just accidentally got something that worked. That will... I'll say that that will never happen again, but that will probably definitely never happen again. However, what I will also say is just because it's there now doesn't mean it's going to be there when we get there. So we're going to fast forward for 34 years and hope it stays there. These are very long time warps. However, we've been in space for so long, there's no more music that plays. These are very far out planets. We are 18 years, 17, 16 years. We're getting there. Time warp for, you know, a lot of years and do a 7-second burn. And while we're waiting for that, for the next 7 years, I'm going to drink some more of my Monster. Because 98% of my survival is caffeine. There we go. Stopped us 6 minutes out from the time warp. Okay, I accept. Didn't go over this time. Just fast forward that last little bit there. And then we're going to time warp manually and hope I don't miss it. And 9, 8, and go for it. Are we going to get it? I'm going to slow that down just in case I can grab it just beforehand. Got it. Ooh, I almost lost it. Get rid of that now. And we're going to zoom into here. We're going to add a maneuver to circularize. And hope it's actually it is. Maybe. If we can get it in 97 years. Did I accidentally successfully transfer to a new planet that I've never been to? First try. You guys would never believe me if I said that if it wasn't live. So another 85 years to time warp. This is taking a very long time. But I think it'll be worth it. I think this planet is going to be a good planet to check out. If it's anything like Plock, we might be able to balance on one single small edge of one single engine when we land. "70 years left to go. This is taking longer than I really thought it would. That's okay. We'll get there, and I'm sure it'll be worth it in the end. But we'll land, and then from there, we're going to transfer straight over to Kerbin and go ahead and do a water landing. Because land landings are difficult, and those are for other planets other than Kerbin. Kerbin's for water landing. 45 years left to warp. And how is everyone doing today? Let me know in the comments there. 37 year, wait, what just, okay, it looked like it slowed down. I got scared for a second. I thought I was going to crash into another planet. 29 years left to warp. This is taking a very long time again. That's okay. We'll get there. Are we there yet? Are we there now? 18 years left to go. Of 13 years. Something happened and time went by a little faster, I think. Or did I time warp in real life? 231 years we've been out in space. Wait, where are my Kerbals? I don't see them down. Uh-oh. Did they cease to exist? 50 days left. Jump out here real quick. Okay, they do exist still. They are still good. They're still alive. They're smiling. They're happy. They have no idea what's coming. Neither do I. Back out here just to make sure. Oh, okay. Okay, we still have it. I got scared for a second there. 2 minutes out. We're going to go ahead and time warp that last little minute there. And then we have to get into position here so I don't forget, because that's something I probably would have done. And I think we're just going to start our burn now and see if it catches. There we go. We are in position. We have 18 seconds of fuel left, and we're doing a 9-second burn. Almost. Almost. Doing weird things. Got it. We are officially orbiting Nelden. That's the planet. I forgot for a second there. And then we're just going to jump over to our periapsis atom maneuver and bring this down. Stay around there. What's this? This is 285 million meters. Let's go even further. 186 million. Let's go further. 148. Let's go further still. We're at 140. And 117 million meters that we're orbiting in. I'm going to go ahead, and it's only a 0.7 second burn, so it's not even that much of a burn. I have plenty of fuel left. However, I think I will stage out once we start the landing process, if we still have enough fuel for that. by that point, and I should probably click that button so we get to our maneuver position. There we go. 5 years left. We're at 260 years we have been in space. And we have arrived, roughly. Fast forward just a little bit more, just because I want to be semi-close so I don't screw it up. If anyone's going to screw it up, it's going to be either Lizard, Phantom X, or Doomed. Probably Doomed, because he's doomed. There we go. We are about a minute out. It's not terrible. We're going to get into position. So we have officially orbited 2 separate far-out planets on the first stage of this rocket. So I think I over-engineered this. Way over-engineered. There we go. Perfect. At the very least, close enough. Come on, let me have it. Admin, no. Let me have the periapsis. Can I have the periapsis? Thank you. And circularize. Wait, did I just start circularizing the moon? Oh, that's Nessie. Oh, the moon's name is Nessie, and it's on some weird trajectory around the planet. That doesn't even... That's weird. Anyways, let's go over to our maneuver position. We have 8 seconds of Delta V left. And a 9-year warp time. Go for it. We'll spend 9 years warping. And I'm not going to do that in real life because that would take too long. There we go. Oh, we are... Nope, we are not past our burn time. But we're close enough. 2-second burn time. There we go. And I'm going to bring it nice and close, because we're not at as much risk of getting launched out. Nope. Stop. Give it to me. Thank you. And circularize there. I'm going to wait till we're just inside here doing this orbit to get out of map view just so we can see the actual planet in its proper form when we get there, instead of looking at it from really far away and just seeing a dot. We're going to go ahead and fast forward this 18 days. That's not nearly as bad as several decades. Alright, and we are close enough. And we're going to go ahead and burn in. Uh-oh. Bad things just happened. Really bad things just happened. We ran out of fuel. Stage it. There we go. I thought for a second we were going to be in trouble. There we go. That's a purple planet. It's not terrible, though. We're going to jump over the periapsis here. We're going to add a maneuver to the equator. And we're going to bring... Is this the right... Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. So we're going to bring this way. We'll call it 1,000,000. 1.4... 900 meters. That's not terrible. We're going to jump over here with our fancy new stage. What am I doing? Get back to Kerbin? Well, I mean, we're already here at Nelden. We may as well take a quick gander at it and see what it looks like on the surface. We're going to time warp to 2 hours. Now we're down to hours of warp instead of years of warp. There we go. 14-second burn time. We're going to go ahead and start that now. And I even went as far on this stage to add the all-electric engines to it just in case we ran out of fuel. So that is the fail-safe to make sure we get back to Kerbin. Alright, there we go. We are nice and circularized and close. Add a maneuver to periapsis to circularize. There we go. Speech not working. Error 404. Speech not found. 3 hours, 54 minutes to our maneuver. We're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Jump out of here and check on that. That is an interesting planet. In theory, this stage here is going to do some weird things and then crash into the moon. Hopefully. 15-second burn. We're going to go ahead and start that now. There we go. Perfect-ish. Ooh, that is a purple glow on the rocket. All right. Let's go ahead and check out this planet up close in 3, 2, 1. Whoa, that is very purple. Is it an ice planet? That's got to be an ice planet. So now, we're going to go ahead and do the retrograde, and we're going to burn. We're going to go ahead and land. We're going to see what this looks like up close. And we are officially out of orbit. Keep an eye on our Delta V just to be semi-safe. We're not slowing down very quickly, so I might have to ignite this set of 4 electric engines just to be safe if this starts really pulling us down. It is a very pretty planet. You don't think I'm going to make it back to Kerbin? Why is that? There we go, just under 300 meters per second. There we go, and where are we landing? Let's take a look at that. Pretty much dead center on the equator. Is that like an ice cap type of deal? So Martin, tell me why you think I'm not gonna make it back to Kerbin. Do you know something about this planet that not enough fuel? Ah, so I have these electric engines right here that are all electric, no fuel needed, and that is my failsafe to make sure that I can get back. I thought ahead this time. Yeah, I'm gonna land on Nelden. It's a gas giant? Oh, well. Then I guess we're gonna discover what's inside of it and see what kind of storms it has, and then we'll get out of there before we have any issues. Fast forward time just a little bit. It's a long way down. We're going a little bit fast, so I'm going to go ahead and start burning. You don't think we're gonna make it? I think we're gonna make it. I think we'll be just fine. What's the worst that can happen? Other than the fact that we're slowing down kind of slowly. I don't really like how slow we're going, so I'm going to go ahead and stage in these electric engines. Oh yeah, that's way better. Oh, we definitely have this. Fast forward time just a little bit more here. I'm going to bring it down to about 100,000 meters before I slow down time. I don't want to speed up any faster either because that's when the Kraken really shows up. 180,000. It is a very purple planet. I will say that. It's very interesting. 130,000. 120. 110. Speed up a little bit more. There we go. Oh, we're slowing down? How are we slowing down? Does this have an atmosphere? Like an actual atmosphere? $80,000. We're slowing down. Why are we slowing down? Let's slow down more. Oh, maybe not that much. Too many G-forces. And they're not even RTX. There we go, 150, 160 meters per second. That should be manageable. We're going to bring this way down to about 30,000 meters because it seems like we're doing okay. Why is it shaking so much? Why is it shaking? I don't like how it's doing weird things. Is there wind? We have wind physics now? We're going to keep going down to 30,000. We're still slowing down. That's pretty interesting. We're shaking around a lot. 35,000. 27,000. 22,000. 19. 18. We're still slowing down. How are we still slowing down? This is a heavy rocket. I shouldn't question it. 9,000. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Should probably slow down a little bit. 1,000. Wait, are we actually going to land on something? If you said it was a gas jet, what is that? Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. Maybe I am going to land on something. Whoops, wrong button. Is there something to land on? Oh, jeez. Well, that happened. Wait, am I falling? Is my camera falling? That was weird. Uh, well, that happened. So, I guess Martin was right. We're staring off into the blackness of, oh. there's that. Okay, Martin, you can go ahead and say I told you so. I did not expect that. But with that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe, hit that like, and we're going to go ahead and call it right there. Don't forget to join the Discord as well, and I will see you on the next one.